Okay guys, so it's 2021 when I'm making this video. And in this video we are going to take a close look at the GeForce 8800 GTX. This was one of these monster cards that we can buy back in the day. Basically I call this, these are the toasty irons, because these things were getting really hot. And we will see that in this video. But nevertheless, fun fact that I never bought this card brand new, because back in the day these cards were crazy expensive. The smaller version was quite expensive and GTX was more like the beefcake edition of the 8800 GTS edition. It's a beautiful card, and nowadays it's more like a museum piece, but I can really appreciate old technology. Therefore I'm just going to check it out here on the channel for you guys. We're going to do some modern gaming, indie gaming, we're just going to have some fun with it, and let's see how far we can push this beast. It's a very old card nowadays and it makes no sense whatsoever, or maybe it does. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves a retro test bench. It comes with a Q9550, it's comparable with an i3 first generation. Then we're having this mainboard that is an P5NT Deluxe version with SLI capabilities, but we're not going to do SLI in this video, maybe later on if I can get myself a second card. Combined with 4GB DDR2 OCZ overclocked memory. But okay, so let's do this quick unboxing. This is a very rare opportunity. I found this box, and to be honest, I first found the card and then I found the box. So it's pretty cool to have this thing completely boxed now. And yeah, this is something that I always want to do on the channel, unboxing these old cards. It's a PC Express card with 768 MB DDR3. Yeah, as you can see over here in quick comparison with different models. The box is in quite good condition, by the way. So what I do like about it, let's take a close look and a quick look compared with different cards. Also the 8800 GTS, as you can see over here, it's 27 times stronger than the previous model. So I'm very curious how big is a step up, and some games I tested before, how will they run now. So back in the day, this 8800 series was quite a big deal in my opinion, and I think it's pretty cool to see it nowadays in 2021. As you can see, it quite some interesting things like DirectX 10 shader model 4.0 support, Nvidia SLI, 16:4 screen anti-aliasing, quite interesting to be honest. But what we're going to do, we're going to play the games all on 1920 by 1080 nevertheless, or full HD. Okay, what you can see over here, let's do a quick unboxing, how it was back in the day, how it was sold. It comes in this gigantic box because this card is quite huge itself. Okay, so let's open it up over here. So far you can see it even comes with some papers how you need to install the card. Pretty cool. So this is more like personal collectible value to me. We're having this card complete in box, how you need to assemble it in your PC. Okay, some information about the card. Even this thing is on it. I'm gaming, do not disturb. Pretty cool. All the tiny gimmicks, and of course the driver disc that we're not going to use for this because I get the latest version. And here he is, the monster itself, the 8800 GTX. Man, this is what we call a bad boy. Okay, so this card is just gigantic. It even has the option from triple SLI. Can you think about it, that you bought 3 of these freaking cards? We're also going to need 2 6-pin connectors. We're having double DVI. Yeah guys, this is really retro. Okay, so let's grab ourselves the 8800 and let's put them side by side. As you can see, holy crap, the GTX is just a massive card. So the biggest difference is with the SLI function. The GTS, as you can see over here, a different connector, we can only use 2 cards. And with the GTX we can use triple cards. And we're only going to have a 6-pin on the GTS. Alright, mainboard has been connected. Let's connect the bad boy. Wow. Okay, so I'm ready for it. Let's hook it up. Let's power it on. And let's play with the 8800 GTX guys. And let's test out. So the first thing we're going to do, we'll try out indie games. And then we're going to move on to, let's more like the more demanding games. So I'll show you the performance in screen with some commentary in combination with it. Nevertheless, alright, let's boot up Windows and let's go. Okay, so we're going to play the first game is Blaze Rush. It's not a super demanding game, but I just wanted to show you that you can play some pretty cool games, some indie games, some basic games with an old setup like this. It's full HD and it's running on the highest level of details. But what you can see over here, it's really not utilized the CPU. 4 cores are not really being used with this game, so it's not super demanding. You can see that it is using the GPU only for 31%. So when it comes to these games, it's not a really big of a deal. If you want to play some old games with an old setup, it is no problem whatsoever. So let's skip to the next game, Cuphead. Okay, so when it comes to Cuphead, you can see that the loading times are quite slow, but the game is still very much playable. So let's do a good gameplay and I will show you what I mean.
Good day for a swell battle. Now go!
Okay, so let's step up the game and let's try a 3D game. I can already tell you with the 8800 GTS I had some big struggles with this game. It didn't run that great. But now with the GTX and some more memory and more power, yeah, we can finally play a Ridge Racer. Don't ask how, because this thing only runs on 30 FPS. And that is not the way you want to play. Still, when you're looking at the image, it looks quite nice. But when you're playing it, you're missing the speed. Because this game is based on speed and you're missing it out. So in my opinion, it's fun to play it like this, but it is missing out the elements of the game. So let's grab ourselves a free roaming game. Saints Row 4 is then a very nice way to go to. And the fun fact, this game is way better playable than with the 8800 GTS. But take into consideration, the settings are on low but on full HD. Let's do the nuke attack and let's push it to the limit.
Don't worry, everyone loses to me.
Wow, and you can see that it dips to 24 FPS. So it's more like going all the way to 24, going up to 50. The FPS is in all places. So is this game playable? I think no, this is not the way how you need to play this game. Okay guys, so a quick short gameplay of BioShock Infinite. Let's see how this game runs. So far so good, around the 50 FPS. But it's dipping of course. So when you take a close look at this game, BioShock Infinite, it's playable, but the FPS go all places. And I'm not hitting the 60 FPS all the time. Sometimes I'm just being idle on 30 FPS. But as you can see, wow, my graphics card is 76 degrees when playing. Yeah, it's very hot in here with the graphics card. And then there's the ultimate question, does it run Crysis? Back at the day, the Crysis game was so freaking demanding, and even with the 8800 GTX we can put them on full HD, medium settings, and this is the best result we're going to get. It's not hitting the 60 FPS, even when you're going to put on low you will get some extra frames, but we're never going to get a stable FPS 60 with this game and this graphic card.
Camuflaje activado. Blindaje máximo. Camuflaje activado. Blindaje máximo. Camuflaje activado. Energía crítica. Blindaje máximo. Ahí está.
Okay guys, so this was the 8800 GTX and what can we do with it in 2021, and also included in quick unboxing for you guys, because again, it's quite unique to find this thing with a box or even finding one with a box. The 8800, whoo, this thing is getting really hot. There are some games still playable, especially the indie games. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video. Toasty!